Go like button has been pressed. Hello everybody, welcome once again to the Sunday Gundam fight. Joined again by the Mr. Becker. We have 11 people this time, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm just checking if it's actually 11.
It should be. I double checked. There's possibly 10 if Setsuna doesn't show up. I think they were the last person that's being waited on.
Yeah. Currently confirming.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's just getting all their stuff together now. Also, I think we need to do it on Dan as well, because I believe Dan is going to be judging. The event.
The tournament should be live now.
Looks like it is. And once again, surprise, surprise, we have Levi on table 1. The man who just keeps winning and winning and winning. So let me just quickly set up all the player names. Let's wait for everyone to screen shared. I need to quickly
stream the view to me.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm a stream done. Lots of sorting out needs to be done. There's the stream. Select window screen. There we go. You should be able to see the stream now. Rebecca has a stream. I'm going to quickly change the view everything for this because the names are the wrong way around. Let's go! I'm so good at what I do. And 3. And then we can transition over and we can start. We have Sean on the simulator and Levi again, just on webcam.
Sorry if I'm a bit quiet at the start. I just took a nap and woke up.
Hey, we all need some extra sleep sometimes.
Yeah, I was at a double birthday yesterday.
Oof.
Yeah.
That'll do it. All players just getting set up now. Looks like Levi is going second. So what do we think we'll see this week? We had giga leaks happening this week because of Anime Expo.
Yeah, we basically have all the cards now. There's like 2 cards missing, something like that.
Yeah, so I'm hoping this time we'll see a lot of variation from what we have seen. Levi,
I know
though.
some spicy decks that are in the event, so.
Yeah, I know a couple of people that have been trying to do a little bit of cooking with some stuff. Maybe a Stray coming through.
Oh, which card is that?
That's the M1 Astray.
Oh, an Ashtray.
You know, if you have another triple ship.
Yeah, I know. So 2/2, level 2 for 2, that gets
Yes.
+1 if you have another triple lights unit and blocker.
Yep. It looks like Levi is just going straight Xeon.
Yep, kinda expected that.
Yeah, choosing not to break shield. Zaku 2 is really strong as long as your opponent doesn't put down another unit this following turn.
Yeah. And Sean should be on red-white, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I've not taken a full look at the deck lists myself, so yep, there we go, there's red. Oh, that's the new duel. Yeah, 5 more AP gets breach 3. Thank you very much for zooming in for us. God, there's so many new cards. I don't just at a glance know what everything is anymore. Yeah, just clears base. Probably gonna play out another unit and pass because I get a feeling he's gonna use the Zaku 2 now just for trade fodder. Who comes out, spawns a token. And so Sean gonna be hoping for like a Daryl Bald right now. And Archangel grabs his top card. Yeah, Levi just has a lot of board. Okay, just get the breach though. Yeah, obviously, seems to be struggling a little bit with a. There we go. Yeah, struggling a little bit with the tabletop simulator UI there a little bit, but that's fine. Probably gonna swing over the. I don't know, because I don't know. I don't know if I would swing over the token to get rid of it, or swing to not give him the search, or just get rid of the power. Yeah, it takes out the Chazaka
maybe. The pricing for today is 30 euros for first place, 20 euros for second place, and then we will also raffle off a free special entry this time for our probably biggest event we have at the start, the GDO1 release event that we will announce soon.
Ooh.
And it will be on the weekend of the release, the Sunday of the GDO1 release, so it should be the 26th.
No, it'll be the 27th because it releases on the 25th, which is the Friday.
Yeah.
27th.
Yeah.
I got this release date locked down in my brain. You do not get this excited for 6 months and forget the dates.
Only 6 months. Okay.
Yeah, well, however long it's been since it was announced. I don't think I can say full since announcement because I was excited for it initially. But then like the more I played the game, I was like, okay, I want in on this. Yeah, support just there. Me and the token. I just accidentally need my desk and made nearly sort of all my gunpla that's on it fall over. This is what I get for having to fidget and move around a lot. Second support. Yeah, because it no longer has triple ship, so he doesn't have the the blocker to get rid of it now.
This is a weird spot for Sean. Because his Ashford and the board currently cannot trade into anything on the board. Right?
Yeah, can't do anything positively. Yes.
Hero Link here would be very strong, and he has it.
Yeah, so I say get rid of bounce away one of the support units, then you can just trade into the goof. For free, basically.
Oh, and
Honestly,
the Zonda Dino match is already over. What happened there?
oh really? There's already a game finished?
Yes.
But down, Zonda going fast. Yeah, Sean needs to swing in, takes no damage from it. Honestly, I'd probably trade out as well, I think. I think I would trade the, yeah.
Oh, it is a trade, okay.
Yeah, I think so, because he's got nothing on board, so he needs to link out if he wants to clear it properly. And from the next turn, he can just... We know he's not playing white, so he doesn't have the blockers, so we can just swing on... No. Unrest it, play out some other stuff. You can start chipping away from there. Which is really what white base is... not white base, Archangel's really good at.
For some reason I thought... Wasn't it Girozulu? No, it was the other one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's 2-1.
Gazadi.
Yeah, it's 2-1 support too.
I mixed up the artworks.
Yeah, a lot of the Xeon suits do look a little bit similar, so it's a not really too much of a surprise. Sniper type. Goes to bottom.
Of course, the bottom decks.
Oh god, sniper type has like... You need to combine it with a bunch of other stuff. Mel's out a token. Perfect, like, swing, restand into perfect strike would be so good here.
Yeah, that would be backbreaking. I mean, even another A-Link would be huge.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we are going to see the swing and restand. Yeah, just a checking how many units. We can see him counting down to Big Sam.
And with this attack, I'm expecting another bounce. Oh, he just passed.
Oh, he just had nothing else. What is being cooked here? Well, yeah. I'm just seeing Zonda in chat going, I think Triple Ship Alliance has a chance. And then he sees the board state and having to pass, and you just go, never mind.
So, Zonda, what happened in your match? Like, that was ridiculously fast.
So that's what I want to know. It was... potential rush gaming. Would be interesting to see.
I'm pretty sure I know what Zonda's playing, and it's not, like, really rush, I'd say.
And so Dano's playing ramp then, it seems. Guess it was just ramping to nothing.
Yeah, ramp games can be really swingy.
Yeah, ooh.
Oh, and there's the Nanjo.
Yeah. Yeah, being able to do that is a... Sinanju is very strong. Yeah, I think like to be honest, I think outside of the starter decks, the third starter deck got the stronger LRs for it. Because the Sinanju and Search are both really strong, but the rest of the starter deck just doesn't live up to the hype with it. In my opinion.
It's not only that, like decks like the Xeon Rush deck are usually just very synergy based and like having a critical mass of like at least good cards, right? And then the starter deck you have a lot of like random filler stuff and not perfect ratios, which hurts this deck probably the most because it doesn't have a lot of like I win now moments. It just wins by like always having better board, having good trades, like rushing them right, and in the starter deck, if you then have like a random one drop who does nothing, it's just horrible.
Yeah, though we do see Sean getting some stuff on the board, you know, with with Justice, gets it linked off so he can take out anything he wants. So he's most likely going to have to go after the Sinanju. Yeah. Getting rid of High Maneuver is key.
Guess he will get rid of the other two units also.
Yeah, because they can now, because they yeah, because it brings them down to only be able to have one unit on board. Like the card advantage is very much in a. Yeah, I think he has to take it out because. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives him. It gives him. It gives another potential card draw. Most likely he'll hit because you know this is a deck properly built. He has a goof. But
Yeah, Levi is a big fan of Goof, even if I disagree with him on that a lot.
yeah, I think Goof has potential. I don't think Goof's bad per se. I just think there's too much bounce for the tokens. Oh, Big Zam. That's rough. Yeah, there's more support. Probably just going to trade into the Aelia. And dual Gundam. Nothing coming out of there. Goof comes out. Yeah, I do think that a turn of having nothing to do is just really hurting him right now. Seeing another one come out? He's looking at moving 5. Even then, I don't think that would be enough. Another Justice, another Atheron.
He should get out a token, right?
Yeah, so I'll get out a token.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if I'll be able to take out enough units.
He's currently not that on board, I guess, but
Yeah, like he won't be that on board, but you know, we know Levi has a card that just says whatever damage this takes is just going to kill all the blockers. And takes out support unit. I think this one has to take out the Is he gonna try to? Oh, he just leaves it open for blocking. Yeah, I'd say that's a misplay because he's. I can see just Big Zam coming down now and finishing off the game. Yeah, Big Zam comes down and it's over, I think.
Oh, he did not trade with the other unit.
Yeah, that's
Probably
why.
doesn't matter, but it's horrible against Sion because of Sinanju.
Because of Sinanju, because of a Big Zam will just one-shot it. Actually, does he have enough for Big Zam? 1, 2, and 8. No, actually, doesn't have enough for Big Zam. Honestly, I block this one because then you have the potential to. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one.
I mean, he's holding up resources, so we don't know what he could have. But yeah, I agree. He should have probably blocked.
Gets an Atherin to hand. Yeah, so he has to block this.
The full frontal on the sniper.
Yeah, well, you know, that does give it that. That does give it the AP. That is the GG. 2 Big Zams in hand. Yeah, I don't think he was winning that one in the end.
Yep.
Yeah, I think missing a turn definitely hurt a lot.
If you're finished with this one, do you want to hop into table 3?
Table 3, looks if that's still going. Yep, I can hop into table 3.
Yeah, Q actually did it. And he won! Oh my god!
Oh, we joined a table just as it finished.
Q or Arco? Oh, Q. Oh, Q plays blue-red. Okay.
Yeah, seems like Arco won with the new one. The GG to Arco with it.
You thought about also playing green-white, but he didn't at the end. I'm kind of disappointed.
He's experimenting a lot. We'll move over to table 2 potentially. Table 2 is still going on, so I can quickly fix the names out. Table 2, Ujax versus Danny. Oh, and as I realized, I need to change the layout of this one because I've been moving around stuff to fit everything. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna do a fan favorite thing of having the players face each other.
It's actually like required usually by Bandai TRM, so.
Well, here's the thing, Becca. Am I a Bandai tier event?
I'm annoying for always telling them. Yeah, but people are telling me I'm annoying for always reminding them of that. Yeah, like duck you.
Yeah, and I will say it does look better. Yeah, so we have a white something versus blue red. Unicorn. Danny's stream is very much looking like pixels right now.
Well, pixels, I wouldn't say like not the best quality at the moment, but at least you can read the cards.
Yeah, we can see what they are. We can see there's a Gundam, there's a Sinanju, there's a Banshee, Unicorn mode, there's a gun cannon.
This could just be game on board here. Maybe he has an unforeseen, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just looking like a lack of cards right now. What I don't know though, Danny has been cooking up a bit of a spicy list. Yeah, counting cards.
Oh, he's counting trash.
When you see someone counting their trash, you know what's going on. Yep, there's the link.
Yep. Weird sequencing, I guess, but probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, just swinging with a that, and then it's just a has enough to make it through now. Yeah, it just gets blocked, gets swung. And it's just showing, yeah.
And then he wins this one.
Yeah, they're just kind of checking out their trashes now. Which is the last game of this round.
No, there's another one.
What's that? The table there's, I thought the others also. Oh, there is table 4. Oof, but looks like it's basically over though. As I've joined in, I've not been able to quite move over everything just yet.
I mean, does the bottom player have any shields left?
It looks like he can't tell if that's his hand or if that's a shield area. Yeah, it looks like oof. Okay, I'm not going to change names, but just Russ showing this just shows a handful of pilots. That's all pilots.
Yep, and if he had any link, he would have won.
He has all pilots. Anything in his hand that links gets him there. That's really unfortunate.
Except the wing 0, I guess, because he was only at 8.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, but now that is the last game of the round.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, honestly though, I really like the variety of decks though that I've seen so far.
The second round will be started in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, and also another fun thing is there is no I don't think we've seen blue-white control yet.
Yes, that's true.
So potential for, a lot of faster decks to do well.
Yeah, I've tested some blue-white into this format, but yeah, I'm not sure what to think. It's not bad, but it got a lot of competition.
Yeah, I don't think blue-white is the standout best deck anymore. As it was when it was just the beta format.
Yeah.
But I still think it's going to be a very strong deck. But it, like you said, it has competition now, which it just didn't have before. Oh. Yeah, so I'll have the next set of rounds out soon. Just needs someone to press a button.
About a minute.
Yeah, just give.
I'm waiting. The round clock was not over, and I like to start rounds at full minute numbers.
Okay.
Possible.
Yeah, so a half past we'll start the next round then.
Exactly.
Like now.
Yep.
We'll see who our next round is. Oh, this will be an interesting one. Zonda versus Danny.
Oh, that's great.
Very much looking forward to this round. Danny gets to show off his new deck that has been cooked. Zonda gets to show off his evergreen Xeon deck. But it's going to be really interesting to look at the stats of like the pre-release, like all the pre-release events we've done. Because for those that don't know, I have been keeping a spreadsheet of all the events we have, showing all the deck lists, and then at the end we have a nice little here's their win and loss rate for the different deck types. And at the end of it, I'm just going to put it all together as a how well did every deck do? As they're all getting set up, I'm gonna zoom in Zonda's view. Danny facing the right way. And there we go. Welcome to round 2 on table 1, Danny versus Zonda.
Which is probably like red-green Xeon versus blue-red
Unicorn, it looks
type,
like.
I guess.
New type Unicorn? Question marks? Yeah, both players just finishing their setup and then probably going to get off the go. Danny going second, which I think will be to their benefit.
Yeah, I agree. Danny's deck plays a lot around links, so getting to 4 first is pretty huge.
Yeah. I think the only issue is there's not many early plays. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, Xeon doing Xeon things. Did you see the Zeal Zulu? Is that the on destroyed deal? Is that on destroyed dealer damage?
No, it's when it swings into the enemy player, it gets +2 attack.
Ah, okay.
Did Thunder just miss?
I think so. Yeah, supports and just Amaro's pilot to hand.
Sniper Tide hit again this game.
Yeah. Then draw, get his resource. Danny just trading with that. Are we gonna see Yep, just shoots the sniper type. Says kaboom. Yeah, I think this is a solid draw for Danny, because as long as it sticks around, it's going to be able to get a couple of trades, I think, if it's just all the weaker units.
Yeah. Oh, and a hit.
A hit.
And let's see if Danny now has one of his links in the next turn.
Yeah, we're going to want to see.
Kshatriya would be really strong here.
Yeah, Kshatriya would be very, very good. Gundam as well to take out the... Because then you could just, take out the Zaku 2, rest the Rick Dom. Because we know that he has the Amuro.
Kshatriya, Gundam, or the Unicorn. Like,
there it is, there's the Kshatriya. Oof, that's actually really good.
Which will just wreak havoc here on the board. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go, that's clearing 2 already, so that's already a really good trade. Rick Dom as well, can't really...
Oh, okay.
And the Rick Dom...
Swinging.
Yeah,
wondering.
yeah. Rigdom can't really get a clap back unless we see a pilot added, or
Oh,
that'll work
or
as
that.
well. Yeah, boosted by 4 takes out,
Yeah, but
I guess, a breach.
I mean, yeah, but if it's like if there's like no link here to the Kshatriya, it will just die to the Kshatriya effect, right? To the vanilla
Yeah.
effect, I guess.
Nah, there's the
But
link.
there is a link.
Yeah, Kshatriya though getting a lot of clears though.
Yeah. Kshatriya is like a card where I didn't really knew what to think about it when it got revealed. But seeing it in action a few times in games, it's amazingly strong.
Yeah. Oh, looks like he missed.
No, I think it's just thinking.
I'll checking his. Okay. Checking hand. Checking again. Alright. And that's a very strong card to pick up.
Yep.
See, as long as you have 2 cards in hand, if one of them is a Xeon, you always have a link, especially because we know there's a Char in Trash. And the Nail, Nail Argama comes out.
Nothing
Ooh.
else. Oh no.
Oh, that's unlucky. That's probably just like all bases and all pilots.
That's basically game here. Because we know he has the link, right?
Yeah. Because there's the, just know the true combo to link just swings twice. And
Unfortunate draw by Danny.
yeah, just needs to hope on that last one being a base, I guess.
Yep. Can't even play anything out with the full frontal, I guess.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Needs to swing into the Gelgoog. Not the get. Oof. Nah, that's a.
No.
No. Still save. Still saved by a base, but you know. But yeah, just didn't have it.
What was the send? Oh my
Oh,
god,
it's just.
no links for all the
Yeah.
pilots.
That's really unfortunate. God, Xeon though just being ever consistent at just saying go.
Yeah, that was pretty cursed.
Yeah, that's an unlucky game. Move on to the next game. Levi versus Arco. Quickly as I can. Just realised that not show the timer kind of first. Levi, just as the timer started to mess itself up, which I absolutely love when that happens. Yeah, Levi on top, Arco on bottom. Yeah, Arco looks like they've been playing pretty healthy. We've got Xeon versus Ramp. Honestly, though, I think the ramp Arco's looking in a pretty strong position. That's less strong.
So far, Levi has no way of clearing the death side, right? So
Unless he just swings straight into it.
But that would also be good because
Nah, yeah, I think there is a way. He swings through, he pings the Death Scythe, he supports the Zaku.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, he does it this way.
Yeah, so he supports.
I guess that's the same.
Yeah,
this one is even better, I guess.
Yeah, supports the Zaku too.
Because the goof now lives.
Yeah.
But
1, 2.
Wing Zero here wouldn't be the worst.
Yeah, but it's only level 7 though.
Nah,
now he's 8. Yeah, Wing Zero would be good for just saying to the board, no.
Yeah, Death Scythe Link would also be good.
Death Scythe Link would be extremely good.
He's playing something for 2.
That's a different Death Scythe.
That's the wrong Death Scythe. Yeah.
Paying another 2. For a Leo.
Oh, not good. Yeah, like having to play 2 HP units into an active Sinanjo is just...
Yeah, that's
very cursed.
And the Sinanju just kind of bailing Levi out from what looks like a really rough situation. But the thing is, though, it is just like a Wing Zero. Like, it is just a Wing Zero link away, though, from kind of flipping the script again.
Yeah, but he could fall behind a lot here.
There's a duo. So we know he has a link if he has any other Death Scythe in hand. Possibly another support unit to get a 3rd swing off. Or putting a pilot on it. Phase 2. Yeah, there's support unit gets a 3rd swing. There's a Zaku. Death Scythe goes big, probably going to shoot the Leo. Oof, there's a hero. We know there's one component in hand now. Oof. Like Wing Zero here would go so hard.
Yeah, Wing Zero.
If we see the Wing Zero plus Link, if he has it, it's such a big turn. Was that it?
Yeah, I also like.
I thought that was it. If it's the Wing Zero, he has to drop it.
Yeah.
He drops Wing Zero. He has enough to then link it back as well.
He needs to swing first here if it is a Wing Zero, right?
True, yeah. Although I can imagine with Wing Zero being as new as it is, I can imagine a misplay here though as well. So I think that's going to be a fairly common thing that happens to begin with.
He is counting.
Yeah, it needs to be a Wing Zero.
Oh, the swing.
Oh. Come on, please swing and Wing Zero. For the cinema. For the big turnaround.
I want to see it.
Because we also want to see all the units, do their thing as well.
Come on, swing into shields.
Swing into shields and wing 0, please. Arco, swing into shields and wing 0, and my life is yours.
Yeah, if you saw correctly, like, no.
No, so he does. So that tells me he doesn't have it. Three, four. Death Scythe links with a duo.
Yep.
We know he has the duo in hand because he got it from Shields.
What's he thinking about? He always played a duo.
Yeah. He ramps again. Takes out the Sinanju.
The Sinanju.
Yep.
Obviously. Now he's still dead on board. Right?
No, he has three. He has three shields left. And remember, it has 0.
Support.
It's a support or a pilot, so unless he has something else.
Yep.
3 for the show. Oh.
A pretty one at least.
Yeah, as a wing and a gun cannon. So yeah, it's probably so he needs a gun cannon. So if that was a gun cannon, no, it wasn't then. Unless he's just forgotten about the EX that's sat there. Yeah, he just needs a pilot or another support unit, and it's over. Unless there's a base in there.
Yep. The burp.
The bird. Goof 1. The Zaku. The base!
It is the base.
The base! Doesn't that also get him a blocker as well? Or is that only on his turn for that one? Is it like work like the Foul Mill?
It doesn't. It doesn't make blockers. It's just it makes vanillas.
Yeah, I know it makes. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like getting a lot of things. Oof, saved by the base. Rough now. So I don't think I'm about to clear the base now. But he's gonna have to play on. Yeah, it's just hoping for the wing 0 now. Oh, this is... Like, we all know what he needs. I really want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arco has helped me out with getting a lot of the beta alts. So
It was Arco.
yeah, so I'm very much on Arco's side. I will admit I am pretty biased in this one.
Oh, the full frontal on the sniper is white.
Is it going to trade with the other Death Scythe, or is it just going to get damage on? Looks like it just wants damage on, so no matter what comes out.
On the base.
Oof.
2 more tokens.
Yep. Trying to make it as hard as possible for him to clear. And a nice hand-drawn one. Passes over. Three cards in hand. Yeah, I think we're at wing 0 or bust.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was not a wing 0.
I think it was another base.
That was another base. Well, we know he can clear out a fair bit of the stuff and then play another base, because we know he has a wing in hand. We know he has the hero in hand. We don't know what he drew off the show resolve. Yeah, so he needs to clear out the goofs and the sniper type, and then replay the base.
Like I said, if there's no wing 0, this game is over.
Yeah, like I think he can survive for one more turn after this. Potentially. Yeah, that takes out a goof. Yeah, he needs to trade out the goof here. And then wing link into the sniper type. Replay the base. And that gets him to not dead on board.
Yeah, I guess so. It also would put lethal on board.
It would, yeah. Yep, gets rid of the goof. Two, 3, and 4. We see a wing come out. Links with a hero he got from his shields.
Sniper here, yeah.
Yep. That breaches through. Nice. Then he needs to play out that other base we saw. Three?
Probably dead. Yeah.
Oh, that base costs 3. Huh. But then again, he also gets another. Like you say, he does get another unit out.
2 units actually.
Oh, it's that one, right? Because there's already one in trash. Yeah, I'm not seeing it that much. And pays 2 for a resale. Yeah, just goes wide. Says you need. Yeah, he's basically just saying, do you have it now? And like so a link. So basically, he needs to prey on Levi not having a link. If Levi has a link, it's over.
The third round will be the final round.
Oof, that's a link. Or is that a big Zam? That's a big Zam. Oh, that's a Link's big Zam.
A big Zam link. Yes.
Yeah. And that's GG.
There's no wing 0 inside.
Yeah, that's really unlucky. I think that's what he's going digging for now. There it is. 4 more. Yeah, I think Arco played that as well as he could have. There's only one more game going on now. Which is Russ.
Oh, it should be more games.
Yeah. Now the rest of the seems to have finished. We have Russ versus Kujek.
Oh, okay.
We have a red and white versus a green white. Russ just pulling a base, immediately playing it. Immediately playing out the blocker that comes from it. We're just going through one of the launcher strikes, yep. Russ just kind of seems to just be going for a lot of shield area right now. That's through. Overflowing. Russ does swing a, I think is that the Freedom? I think that's the Freedom. Both gets a carry to hand.
What? I think that's a rebuild.
Not on for Russ. There's a rebuild and launcher on a Kujex's side.
Ah, yeah, no, that.
Then a Zoa, I think that's the Freedom.
Yeah.
And then we have
that is...
the Death Scythe Wing and Elfrith. Oh. We have the Phyrexia come out. Gets it paired there, so probably some trades are just trying to beef up a little bit. Yeah, one blocker versus all this, I think that's over. The Kujex now. I think he's just kind of coming to that realization as well. That he does not have the trades. He just takes out the base. Yeah, hero to hand. Yeah, I think at this point it's just a accepting fate. And try to make it look a little closer than I think the game actually was in the end, looking at the board state. Yeah, and then just pass turn and just packs up. Yeah, just swing freedom for game. Oh, last shield was the 0. Yeah, GG to Russ there. As we now get ready to enter our final round. With would you
put the result in?
Yep. With would you believe it? The 2 people that made it to the final are the 2 people that have won this event in just at all. Zonda and Levi make it to the final. Fellas, I want to see some new names here. If you're watching and aren't actively participating in Sundom, join and become someone else that could win. We can't let them keep getting away with this.
Round is up now. Levi Zonda final, so it's the other draw.
Yep. Have Becca play it. Well, Becca's doing such a good job helping me commentate. How could I get rid of him? I need him. I need him around. as I'm gonna quickly move names around. Levi, Zonda, and I need to change the round time. Oh, needs to change round number, say from 2 to 3. There we go. Everything is fine. I am a professional. Yeah, theoretically, this should be a quick game because they both decks want to go somewhat fast. We'll see how this goes down. Yeah, though it does look like even after all the new cards come out, Xeon is just thriving in this economy. Which is bizarre because I don't think did Xeon get any new cards from like the big leaks from Anime Expo? I don't think it did.
Yes, of course. Kshatriya.
Was that Xeon?
Yes, it's Neo Xeon.
Huh. Look at me forgetting my traits.
Merida is also a Neo Xeon pilot.
Oh yeah, it is Unicorn, so it was there. My brain is obviously not thinking straight. Which is kind of bizarre. I thought Pride Month was over. I thought it'd be over that by now. Yeah, well, the Kshatriya very much does not suck, Dan. It is very good. Yeah, got links out already. Very early EX use. This is... Right, are they just going to trade it? Is he just going to do that? Nope, not going to... Then again, he doesn't really care because he... Right now, does he? Because he doesn't have any follow-up. He doesn't have any bases, so kind of getting rid of it doesn't really matter too much, I don't think, right now. Yeah. And yeah, just makes the trade-off there. Oof. He's just saying, please give me the card advantage. Yeah, I think he needs to swing through the token here. Yeah, he does trade out, but he does take another shield. That's a Sananju down. I like seeing those. Yeah, we're getting more units down. There's a Kshatriya. There's another one. Oh, I don't know. I don't think that's very good for Zonda seeing both of those there. Goof goes wide. Goes very wide. Damn, threatening lethal already. Yeah, breaches through. Sniper type. What's this gonna be? Oh, he does find something from the search. A little unfortunate.
this looks rough for Zonda here, right?
Yeah. Like, probably swings at the Zaku 2 token, I'm guessing. No, I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. Unless he plays a base here, I'm not sure how I feel.
Yeah, I know. If it's not a base here, like I say, I don't agree with this play at all.
Yeah, because he needs to play for some kind of board presence. Otherwise, it's just
maybe he has a Kshatriya. That would kind of make sense.
yeah. If he has Kshatriya Link, then it's just basically he blows up all the tokens.
But even then, one could make more sense. I guess he's playing around the opponent's Kshatriya or what's it called, the Sinanju.
Yeah, the issue is we've already seen 2 Kshatriya go from shields to the trash. That was it's the 2 things I've been hit from his shield area so far. To Kshatriya.
Kshatriya would be huge here.
Kshatriya would be so good. Kshatriya Link with Marita. Oh, nice to stay.
Just Gelgook Turbo.
Yeah, it does remove lethal from board, but not great. So we'll see follow up here. Most likely he just keeps going at shields, because at that point he's kind of forcing Zonda to the top deck with 2 cards in hand as well. There's not much to think about, you just swing shield, swing shield. Yeah, Levi got just managed to generate so much value from the token spam.
Yeah, this matchup it's pretty good. But like I said, Kashria would have just won the game probably on that spot.
Yeah, there's the base though. Probably plays out some support units to crack it open, I'm thinking. You've seen him pick up the sniper type?
Sinanju would be great here.
What's that?
Sinanju would be very good here.
Well, yeah, Sinanju would just be like, congrats, here's your win on the spot.
Yeah, not on the spot. It wouldn't be game this turn, but
yeah, but I think it would be too much. I think it would be too much for him to come back from. We see another support.
Sniper type list.
Yeah. Are we gonna see a second sniper type? Oh man, it's just another 2 supports.
Guess he just trades here now. Yep.
Yep, just goes for trade. Yeah, and just says go wide. Yeah, he needs to find a Kshatriya Link, otherwise because he just needs to clear as much as possible.
Yep.
The Kshatriya comes down, nukes the tokens, it can swing, take out the goof, take out the support unit. You can basically just do a full board clear.
Yeah, almost.
It just comes down to the question of, does he have it?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, like
Very
I said.
Unlikely.
Yeah, well, if he's running it as a 4-of, half of them are in his shields. So he's only running with 2 of them in what is the majority of his deck. Yeah, pitches to get a char. Takes out the goof.
I mean, he's not that on board now, right? But
Not dead on board, but close enough. Like like a pilot and a support, I think will do it. Or, you know, Sinanju would also do the trick. Which, yeah, that looks like a Sinanju. Oh no, just...
No, it's double support.
Yeah.
Which also works.
Go, gadget support. 5 AP Zaku 1 token. Yeah, it's not a base.
Yep.
Oh,
it's just bases in hand. So
Wait.
Levi wins
Once again.
This
man is just farming and farming.
Yeah, should we hop into table 2? Congratulations for Levi, as always.
Yep. Definitely congratulations to Levi. We can definitely jump into table 2. Yeah, that's looking there both mid. Yeah, looking there both mid game. Still. So where we have Arco the third. There we go.
Ooh, there's the Duos Leo Link.
Oof. That's a victory or defeat.
He swung it to shields.
Yeah.
Interesting. So he's setting up for lethal next turn, I guess. Does he have double link? Otherwise, he could have just killed the gun tech, right?
Yeah. I'll have to see what's in his hand.
So maybe he wants to play around the wing 0, I guess.
Potentially as well, yeah. Yeah, Death Scythe here would clear out the Alfrith. Levi, I'm sorry to say, you're playing pseudo rush. Just because you're not playing all 1-drops does not mean it's not rush.
I wouldn't really say it's like rush, but like
It's why I said
it's non-white decks. The tokens.
It's why I said pseudo rush.
It's just rush against non-white decks because they can't handle the tokens for free. That's like a big issue. Like if there, like we said, if there was a Kshatriya, like Levi would have been pretty boned.
Yeah. Oh, and they just let that through. Yeah, so they block that. Bird mode comes out. Bird. Bird up. Bam, bam, bam. It's an EX resource. You know what? There we go. Rush adjacent. That's a good term.
Adjacent.
It's not rush, it's rush adjacent. How's Arco gonna try and move this forward now? I think he needs to try and clear that unit We need to. I think we need to want to see a hero here. Yeah.
Yep.
And I want to see him clear that Duos Leo. Yep.
I mean, like, I don't know how many resources he's exactly at. I think it's like 11, something. If there's a wing 0 link here, he's ahead again.
Yeah. But that's someone that's only rotating a few. Gets his own. Seeing that also get linked. What's they going to try taking out though? They need to take out something. Just asking how many cards in hand. I think he just wanted to see. I just think he's probably thinking, chances of a link if he wants to go, in case he wants to go for shields. Gun tank's a smart thing, I think.
Yeah, that was the only correct swing, I guess.
Yep, that's his turn back again.
Still needs to mark the damage on this unit.
Yep. Which I think I'm gonna have to quickly jump into their voice call and say, mark the damage.
Yep.
Yep. Kujax, please mark the damage on your bird mode from swinging into the gun tank.
Yeah.
Thank you. There we go. I may not be the judge for this one, but I will do what I can while I'm here. Yeah, no first strike on this third mode. Ooh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kabim!
Yeah, that's very strong.
Relevant thing to a very relevant. It's for that damage token to be on top of it. Then.
Oh, it's a hero, so.
Yeah, potential another link coming straight back at him.
Necessarily over. The best link here would probably be just a wing link. Oh, he has another unit. Oh, a base. Okay.
Yeah, seems like
gives him at least one token.
No, looks like seems like there's already one in there. Yeah, so it's just a. So basically, this is the please don't play a wing 0.
Yeah, even if he does though, like.
If he plays the wing 0 and links it, then it does get him. That's even, but then it probably just be trade back the wing 0 again. Looking at cards in hand, I don't think there's very many. Yeah, looking like this, it looks like there's going to be another one. 8. Kabim! Again!
But he still needs a hero here for Link.
I need a hero! I'm holding out for a hero!
No, he kills the death size here and lives because this thing is...
This thing has a massive ass.
It's an 8-9 with the hero on it.
Yeah, if we see a hero pickup, or honestly a duo to get him to the 2 more, then
Just 2 units here would be kind of huge.
Yeah.
If he does his 2 units, he can just trade here, I guess.
Yeah, potentially.
Then deploy units. But it could be rough against another
Yeah.
0, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's what he's thinking. I think ideally like a pilot to survive the swing back, and a like some units to play out. Or you know, he might just have, or he might just have a link in hand and say go for game. When I decides to make the trade.
For the safest play.
Yeah, which is understandable. 3
Burp.
for bird. It's another EX. If he plays out another unit, then I think he's good, especially if it gets more than 3. If you put a hero on that, I'm going to be a little mad because a hero would have gone better on the other swing. Nope.
Well, I would have made a difference. Wing 0 here.
Wing 0.
Potentially game winning though.
Yeah. It does just clear board. Don't do it to him. 1, 2, 3. His own bird. This could be it.
He ran out of EX resources.
No, there isn't another round, Sean, after this. This was 3 rounds. But almost maxed out on resources.
You have nothing in hand. Yep.
He's got 2 cards in hand. Yeah.
Probably just pilots.
Probably. Yeah. Just swings bird mode at shield. We see an overflowing in that game.
Just overflowing. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Witch and the Bride.
Witch and the Bride.
Is he gonna link off and just be rude like that? We see 3, 4. Death Scythe. 1. Is he gonna show us a Leo?
The Zako, maybe?
Is he gonna show us a duo?
I don't think so. He would have just played it down, right?
Yeah, he would have just done that straight away, yeah. 2, 3.
Oh, that's very risky.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. That's potentially a game-losing move. Yeah, if he sees a link unit here, it's over. It's basically saying you have 2 cards in hand. Like you have 1 card. Like it's saying you have 1 card in hand. It better link.
Yeah, we could have just not played the base.
Yeah, like not playing the base was the smart thing.
Oh, it's a link.
Oh, it's a link, but it doesn't get enough. It's not enough though. It's a link, but it's not enough. Oh, and that's the top deck. The top deck was a link for Arco.
Yeah, that wraps up the event.
I believe so. Our podiums this time is, well, we'll see in a second once everything's finished. For we have first and second will go to Levi and Zonda.
Yeah, Levi's first, Zonda second.
And then Arco takes third.
Yep, and I will hop into the channels now for the
And-
raffle, because we always raffle a free entry
Yep, and I
at the end
will
of each tournament.
wrap up the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to Becca for hosting with me once again. It's always good to have someone to commentate with. Thanks for everybody that has taken part. Thank you for everybody that has watched this week's Gundam Sunday Gundam fight, or Sundam as we lovingly call it. If you want to take part, remember to join the server. The link is in the description of the stream. It is a €5 entry. Any card we have a full reveal for, even if it's a leak. So, for example, we had a lot of leaks from Anime Expo of just cards we got to see. They were all legal. We saw a bunch of those coming out this week as well. And it also happens every Sunday. There's potentially going to be a couple of gap weeks from the stream where I am absent. And also, if we decide to do some events, or let people do some testing. So, for example, a lot of stores are doing their starter events on a Sunday, so I'll probably give it a skip for next week as people are doing their starter deck events. However, we are always here as many Sundays as we can be. So, thank you to everybody for watching, and I will catch you all at the next Sundam event. For watching. Try and find YouTube Studios end stream. Bye.